Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we have the first couple of confirmed news for the next update. And it's in the post, it's already saying December update. I mean, like most of us already thought about, okay, the next update is going to happen in December, but this is the confirmation. The next update for Clash of Clans is going to happen in December. We don't know when exactly, but most of the time it's kind of like in the early stages of December, because obviously the developer team have holidays as most of us, and this means well, if there are bugs or if there need to be hot fixes, something, it needs to happen before the holidays. Otherwise, there's no one to fix it, kind of. So it needs to be kind of early stages of December. That's my guess. Obviously, there is no official date or anything, but it's going to happen in December, in my opinion, at the early stages. But now let's talk about what exactly is going to be changed, because we have some news about what is going to come. And we have some major changes to the Super Troops. And those changes are actually pretty big, and I really like them. So let's talk about the Super Troops. First things is, if you press on the button to activate any Super Troops, you can see it. The active time is 7 days. This is going to be reduced in the future to 3 days, which in my opinion is a really big quality of life change, because this means you can rotate your Super Troops more frequently, which is giving you way more flexibility when it comes down to attacking, which is great in my opinion. Especially I saw so many people, for example, in between where I did upload like a Super Witch and then a Witch video, people were like, damn it, now I activate the Super Witches for the next 7 days, and now you're coming around the corner with the Witch army. That's really unfortunate. Things like that won't happen anymore. The next change is obviously, since, I mean, it's kind of unfair to leave the price the same amount and reduce the time. Nope, every single Super Troop is now getting reduced the cost, but at the same time, it's now for all of the troops the same. Because at the moment you can see Super Barbarians have like a cost of 50,000 Dark Elixir. Meanwhile, we have Super Witches with 60,000. So all of this is now getting on one level, which means every 3 days of Super Troops is costing 25,000 Dark Elixir for each troop. That's how it is, which means actually it got more expensive to use Super Barbarians, but at the same time it got cheaper to use Super Witches. Either way, I think it's a great change. I really like that, but to be honest, I want to just keep moving on, because the big changes, in my opinion, they're still to come. Because the next one, that's the big change. The next one is going to be, you can now boost 2 Super Troops at the same time. And that's crazy. And this message already alone is giving us so many hints maybe for the next update. But I will talk about that in a second. First off, let's talk about possible combinations of Super Troops, because that's so exciting. I mean, so far, we were able to kind of introduce the Super Troops into already existing armies, or build armies around one Super Troop. But now we have actually access to 2 at the same time, and that's a huge game changer. I just noted down a couple of strategies which I think might be pretty good in the future with this. So for example, just think about it. Super Witches and Super Warbreakers. That might be pretty strong. The next one, Super Giants and Witches. Normal Witches, no Super Witches, were already pretty strong. But so far you always had to choose. Do I pick Super Giants, or do I pick Super Warbreakers in combination with the Witches? Now you can do both. You can use Super Giants with Witches with Super Warbreakers. I think this one is going to be a crazy one. I think it's really spammy and everything, but I think it's insanely strong. Like the combination of the Super Giants, which are so tanky, and then obviously the Super Warbreakers, which are so powerful to get all of those walls open. That one is going to be a crazy one. The next one, which I'm personally excited about, is going to be the Super Minion Charge, or like the Queen Charge Super Minion. Because so far people were kind of afraid. Obviously you could not use any Super Warbreakers because, well, you had to choose so far. Now you can do both. You can use Super Warbreakers and Super Minions at the same time. Really looking forward. I think it might be a little bit stronger and especially faster than Queen Charge Dragons, which right now already Alternate, for example, is using already quite a bit. So that one is really something which I'm looking forward to. That's going to be fun. The next one might be, I'm not really sure, but might be cool, because Super Minions and Inferno Dragons, maybe they synergize pretty nicely. No one has tried yet, so let's see. And we're going to be the first ones to try that for sure. And then the next one, I mean, it has to be the meme army of 2020 then, I guess. But we already know Barch, right? the barge army that everyone loves to use for farming. And now, so far, we had like the kind of the semi-super version of this army with like super barbarian and the normal archer, or I don't know, like super archer and the normal barbarian. But now it's the time where you can actually use super barge. Yikes. Meme, here we go. But that's going to be fun at least to use. So let's see how good this actually is. But this is, in my opinion, the big change. But wait, there is more. There's more. There's still more to come. And the next change is going to be that you can use at the same time the normal version of a super troop and the super troop at the same time. I think especially for the super witches, this is going to be a game changer. Take a look at witches. They're kind of weak against multi-inferno towers. Take a look at super witches. They're kind of weak to single inferno towers. Combine both of this and they're not weak against anything. That's how it works, right? So this is going to be an army which is really interesting, especially, I mean, you could still add super wall breakers or like super giants or something to this. It's going to be crazy. I think overall witches is having, like, they're going to have a great time, I think, in the next update. Looking forward to that. But, well, that's most of the changes to the super troops. But there's one more change, because I know there are many of you guys out there which, like, who are saying, I cannot really activate a super troop because I have to choose. Do I upgrade my heroes or do I use the Dark Elixir for super troops? What should I do? Like, I want to get maxed, but I want to have super troops as well. What should I do? There it is. The new potion, the new super potion is going to be in the game then, which allows you to boost any super troops for 3 days. This is going to be really nice. It's going to be in your trader, like the daily deals. I guess and then obviously in the clan games. So you can collect them anywhere. I guess. Let's hope so. There are going to be 300 gems in the trader, which is quite expensive. So I would hope for collecting a couple of them in clan games, for example, or the gold pass maybe. Let's see where exactly they're going to put it. But I really like the idea of the super troop, a super potion especially, because, well, most of the non-max people can really use it. So that's something which are like really great changes. There's one more change which I would like to see, which is not in the next update, I think, but still, which I would like to see, that you can donate any super troop with like gems, for example. Like, combine this with the 1 gem donation of the gold pass. That would be pretty cool in my opinion. So you don't have to activate a super troop just to donate it. But at the same time, now we have 2 super troops which we can activate, so it's not that bad anymore. But that would be a nice touch for the future. The next thing, which I already said in the beginning, is with all of those changes to the super troops, I think one thing is for sure, that in the next update there are going to be more super troops, because all of those changes are kind of interacting with adding more super troops to the game. So I think it's quite obvious that there are going to be more super troops in the December update. That's a guess. Once again, that's just based on how the changes look, because they want to make you sure, or like they want to make sure that you can rotate faster in between of the super troops. They want you to be able to activate super troops more at the same time. So that's just for me a hint, which is quite obvious, I guess. Either way, let me guys know how you guys like the changes. I don't want to drag this video any longer. I'm really excited about this. I'm looking forward to the changes. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.